Hello everyone, what is up? My name is Anna and welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to do like a get ready with me thing. Just like a laid back talkative video. So yeah, let's get on with it. First I'm going to use the Luminous Putty Primer, obviously. And I'm just gonna take like about this much on my finger. I don't tell you guys how much I usually use. This is about how much I usually use. And then I just put it on my fingers and then I just put it on my face. Boom, simple as that. Primer's the simplest step in makeup. It's just essentially putting moisturizer on. Okay, so this foundation is too dark for me. So I'm just taking my white face paint I have on a small brush and I'm just gonna mix it in with the foundation because I do like this foundation and I want to keep using it. Also, I figured out what my shade is in Tarte foundations. Finally, it's Fair Sand because I just got some more of the cleanser that I like from Tarte. It's the Deep Dive Cleanser, and with it there was like a freebie thing to have different samples of shades so you could find your shade. So I got that and I found my shade and I realized that this is way too dark for me. I actually feel really fancy putting foundation on like this. I don't know why. I just feel like stripes make everything fancier. I honestly have not been having the greatest day today because I have a ton to do and my iPad for doing schoolwork isn't working very well and it's just stressful. But, you know, it's okay. I'm gonna make do. I also have a virtual birthday party I'm going to today and I also have a virtual game thing I'm going to this afternoon. So I need to get a ton of stuff done this morning. So yes, I'm stressed. But this is okay because I'm just gonna take the time to do my makeup right now and then I'm gonna feel better. Not gonna think about all that other stuff I need to do while I'm filming this video. It's like taking some time for myself, you know? I think I might actually have a warm undertone, which is really interesting because my veins are purple and blue, and usually when someone's veins are purple and blue, they have a cool undertone. See, because I really do like this foundation. I think it's really pretty. It just really annoys me it's not in my shade. So in Tarte foundations, light shades are like medium shades in other foundations. So if you have a skin tone like mine and you usually get light in foundations, I would say to get fair. I've been having really good skin days lately and I'm really happy about it. My skin just looks really nice and glowy and stuff. I don't know, what new have I been using? I got some stuff from Beauty Counter, the overnight resurfacing peel, and yes, I got the moisturizer. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's like the everyday moisturizer. It comes in a tube. Beauty Counter products are somewhat expensive, so if you don't want to spend a ton, I understand that, but I think they have made a difference in the way my skin looks. Okay, that was literally like 2 minutes of excessive blending I didn't need to do. I'm gonna take my concealer, which is almost gone, which I'm sad to say. Look at that, it's almost gone. Sad. Okay, well, I'm just gonna use it up, I guess. No point in just keeping it with a little bit left. I have to use it until it's gone. Basically, this is the only concealer I have that's really like a good shade for me. So that's great. I'm gonna either have to rebuy this or there's another e.l.f. concealer that just came out. It's $5 and it comes with like a brush. It doesn't come with like a doe foot applicator like this. Almost looks like that and then you just like put it on like that and blend it out. I don't know exactly how it works, but I kind of want to try it. I think I'm gonna do a full face of e.l.f. at one point just because I have like so much e.l.f. stuff. Also, I was thinking that I would do a full face of the makeup I hate. So like all the makeup that I dislike the most in my makeup collection, like the bronzer I dislike the most, the foundation I dislike the most, the concealer I dislike the most, like all that stuff, just putting it all on my face. I don't know if I want to do that because then it would probably be absolutely terrible. But I think it would be fun. If you are my friend or you know me on Instagram, like DM me and tell me if it's a good idea or not. I'm trying to convince my parents to let me get an Instagram account. I have an Instagram account already, it's just private because they're not one for like comments That's why my comments are turned off, because, you know, hurtful comments. I tried to close this and I just went. Okay, I'm going to set underneath my eyes using the e.l.f. Under Eye Sheer Setting Powder. This is almost gone also. I'm not surprised. This is one of the first makeup items I got, so I'm not surprised it's almost gone. Okay, wait. Have you guys seen the new Mandalorian episode? I'm filming this on the 6th, I think. So, the last one was the one where Bleep and Bleep came in and they tried to help save Bleep, but Bleep got away with Bleep. That's the one I just watched. And oh my gosh, I can't believe they took Bleep. But by the time this is out, there'll be one other episode out. And that one is gonna be amazing too. Because of the characters that are in it now, like this is gonna be, it was already an amazing show, but it's gonna be even better now. Okay, I'm actually gonna try to contour. I'm gonna do powder contour for once. Wow, look at me. All fancy with powder contour. Well, no, I feel like cream contour is fancier than powder contour, but I don't usually do powder contour, so I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna put that like almost on my cheekbone. I don't want to go too low under my cheekbone though, because I've done that recently and it looks bad. It doesn't look natural. So I'm just gonna put it like right here. I got a huge cup of water here because I need to drink more water because I don't drink enough. Here's your daily reminder to drink some water. Okay, I'm going to attempt nose contour. Yes, I know, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna attempt it though. I'm just gonna take some on my small brush here, tap it off, very lightly just go over the way I want my nose to look. I don't normally do nose contour. I mean, like, I'm happy with my nose shape the way it is. Everyone should be. But if you're not, that's okay. It's okay. It's hard to learn to love yourself. When did this become like a deep video? Anyways, I'm gonna do like the button nose thing. Even though I already kind of have a button nose-ish. Just gonna do like bottom and then like right to the tip of your nose. And then what I like to do is I like to really connect the bridge of your nose to your eyebrow. It's like a really good, you know, way to think about your face and your eye area, like right here. Just like connect your nose to your eyebrow and then draw your eye in the little space there. If you're drawing or if you're doing makeup, just do the thing I'm doing. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to start watching Christmas movies. And me and my family have a tradition where like winter break in December, we go through all of the Star Wars movies and just watch them. And it's a great tradition, but then we don't get much time to watch Christmas movies, and that makes me sad, even though I'm glad we watch all the Star Wars movies. I'm just taking the banana colored powder here and putting that under my eyes to brighten them up because my dark circles are The thing with dark circles, some people's eye shape, if you just look like this, you can see the shadow of my eyebrow on my under eyes, and it looks like I have dark circles there. When I look like this though, it doesn't. I mean, it still does, but not as much, right? So it really just depends on the light. That's why a trick, I don't really do this because I'm not about to buy 2 different concealers of the same concealer. I don't find that necessary. But if you want to, you can put a concealer that's just like barely lighter than your foundation right here, like all over. And then take a concealer that's like 2 or 3 shades lighter and just put it in this spot where you see your eyebrow shadows it. And then I think that illusion kind of goes away. I haven't personally tried this, but I've heard it works. So I know a lot of people like to put concealer here, but I personally just like to put a little bit of contour just like in this line to just give it a little more definition, you know? Okay, now I know you've heard me talk about this a ton of times, but this Revolution Cream Matte Lip or whatever it's called, the cream lip, in the shade Poise. I'm sure all of them would work great as a blush, but I love this as a blush. It's so pretty and it stays on well too. I know this looks like a lot, it is, like blush, but it's really easy to blend out, so it doesn't look like a ton when you blend it out. That's my highlighting brush. Okay, these look exactly the same. Like, tell me There's barely any difference here, right? This one's a little more pointed. This one's a little more like spread out, right? But these are so similar. And this is the blush brush and this is the highlighting brush. They're so similar. So the only reason I got both of them is because I didn't think that were similar, and the only reason I'm keeping both of them and using both of them for blush and highlighter is so I don't mix the blush and highlighter. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Okay, now that I have way more blush on than anyone could ever need, I'm just going to blend it out with my sponge and bring back a little bit of the normalness to my face because this looks absolutely crazy now. And once we put bronzer and everything else on, you won't notice the crazy blush as much. See, that looks better. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and then I'm going to be back. Okay, so I'm back. The brows are on. Don't really know how I feel about them today. They feel a little thick, little not me. I don't know. I might get used to them. Anyways, next I'm going to do bronzer. So I'm going to take my bronzer. The only good one I have. This one. From the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo in the shade Fiji. You know what bronzer I want? I know I'm gonna sound so bougie when I say this, but I really want the Gucci bronzer. I know I sound so bougie right now, but it's just because a YouTuber I like, they said it was really, really good. And the packaging is so pretty, and I just really want a bronzer, and I just want the Gucci bronzer. But that's too expensive. So I'm not gonna get it. It's like $60. I'm not gonna pay that much for a bronzer. That's ridiculous. Gotta put a little bit on the nose too. Now, I'm gonna do some highlighter. Yes, you can't tell what highlighter this is because it was $1 and all the stuff wore off. It is the AOA Beauty highlighter in the shade Allure. I'm gonna take my highlighter brush now. This is my highlighter brush, not my blush brush. Don't know why I'm holding it like that. I'm going to take the Essence highlighter first. I'm just gonna like layer this over my blush and over like all the high points of my face. I just got my new cleanser, right? And it's the Tarte Deep Dive Cleanser and I really like it. And I'm really happy I got a replacement for it. I think it does really good for my skin. And my skin is dry and it's not super acne prone, except I do have quite a bit of texture and redness right here. I also tend to not get like super flaky or anything. I don't like get that dry. My skin just feels really tight if I don't put a moisturizer on and it feels kind of uncomfortable. So if you have skin like mine and you're looking for a cleanser, maybe try that one out. I'm gonna start on eyeshadow already before this video gets too long. Good idea, right? Yes. I'm going to take this Beauty Bay pastel palette. I don't know what color I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna look at inspiration. Give me one quick sec. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do a thing I've seen people do before where they put like concealer in a certain area of their eye and then they pack the color on, and then I'm just gonna attempt this. I'm gonna take the lightest concealer I own on my lip brush. Yes, I know it's strange that I use a lip brush, but it's very precise and I think it does a good job, so I use it. So I'm just going to take some concealer on this. I'm gonna essentially do a cut crease, except there's no color there yet. So let's try this. Okay, this is working, this is working, this is working, this is working. It's working! It's working! Star Wars reference there. Okay, now I just gotta get a packing brush and pack this on quick. Come on, Hannah, hurry up. I'm gonna pack screen color on right here. Okay, now I'm gonna take the blue, put that in the center. Also, I know I did an eyeshadow tutorial for my last video, but if you'd like to see a different eyeshadow tutorial for like a cut crease or a halo eye, just message me. Okay, this is turning out good. I'm very happy about this so far. Okay, look at that. I'm proud of myself. Never done anything like this before. The purple kind of got all mixed up. I was gonna say mixed up and then I was gonna say messed up, so then I said mixed up. I'm just gonna clean that up with some concealer here. I'm just gonna like do this. Then I'm just gonna take my bigger brush here and just pat that all down. I need to work super quickly. I'm going to actually do the purple first this time. Okay, never mind. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. You want to try to keep it relatively in, only where you put the concealer, but it's okay if a little bit gets out. Okay, this eyeshadow is a bit powdery. Just letting you know, if you want to get this, it's just a bit powdery. I still think it's a pretty pastel palette, but just want you to know that it is powdery. Okay, I'm going to just take some concealer and clean up that outer V there. Okay, the reason why I was doing the purple first was because with this one, I did the purple last and it got all out of the concealer, and I thought maybe it was because the concealer dried. So I was going to do the purple first on this one because it's harder to get your brush exactly in that little spot, but it didn't exactly work. So yeah, it doesn't really matter which color you do first. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. I'm just going to do a bit on the lower lash line also, and then I will be back. I'm going to put a little more blush on my nose just to make this more of a cute little look. Wow, I look like Rudolph right now. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Okay, I need to blend that out. I'm actually just gonna try to bring back some of my freckles with like my eyebrow pencil. I know this is ridiculous since I already have a ton of freckles, but they kind of got lost in the foundation. So I'm just gonna try to bring them back with this. Gonna press that into my skin with my finger. For my lips, I'm just gonna dab a little bit of this on, not too much, just a bit. And then I'm just gonna put some gloss on. Now for setting spray, I'm going to use the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. I'm going to shake it up because recently I've noticed it's been very shiny. So I'm gonna shake it up. Why did I not close that powder? That is a recipe for disaster. I'm so surprised myself because this powder's been open almost the whole time and I haven't spilled it, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna spray this on my face. Ooh, yes. That looks so dewy, so glowy. All right, well, I think that is the look all complete. I love it. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm really happy with it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot and it would make me very, very happy. If you have subscribed already, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. Goodbye. How's it look? Okay, 1 highlighter and 2 highlighter. You can't tell which one this is.